These people are amongst the greatest quiz players in Britain. Together, they make up the Eggheads, the most formidable quiz team in the country. The question is, can they be beaten? Welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of quiz challengers attempt to beat the greatest quiz team in Britain. They are the Eggheads. And today's fearsome foursome are Chris, Olav, Kevin, and Lisa. So, what a lineup. How are we all getting on today?
We're well. Fine.
Happy with each other? Happy to play?
Always.
Yeah.
Great. Hoping to get one over on the Eggheads today. I'll buckle up. Now, this team met when they attended Bradford University together. They've stayed friends ever since, and during the first lockdown, they started doing weekly Zoom quizzes, which have now become a monthly fixture. Let's meet them.
I'm Karina Buckle, and I'm a support desk manager.
Hello, I'm Coyote, and I'm a resource manager.
Hi, I'm Laura. I'm a local government officer.
Hi, I'm Kate. I'm a surveyor.
So, Karina and team, welcome. Great to see you.
Hello.
And it's lovely, you're all friends with each other, and you have been for, what, 20 years?
Yeah, at least, yeah.
How brilliant. So you keep in touch, you're in different parts of the country now.
We are.
And the name of the team, Buckle Up, where does that come from?
It's just a pun on my surname.
Oh, OK.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's like, so your surname is Buckle, and that's it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's a fantastic way to choose a team. I love it.
Nice and simple.
Were you quizzing at Bradford University together?
We talked about this on the way down, didn't we? We did used to do a quiz on Sunday nights in the Bico Bar, it was called, at Bradford University.
OK, very different, Katie. I'm thinking from actually the quizzing on Zoom and the online quizzing and all that.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so do we have a strategy here, Kate? The end? Are you running a tactic here?
I've got no idea. Karina's completely in charge. Just doing as I'm told.
OK. Well, as the team captain says, buckle up. Good luck, challengers. Every day there is £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs. If the challengers fail to defeat the Eggheads, the prize money rolls over to our next show. And I can tell you, buckle up, that the Eggheads are on a roll. No doubt about it. They've won the last 8 in a row. They're feeling confident, but I think maybe a bit overconfident. So if you win, there's £9,000 for you. Shall we crack on?
Yes.
Good stuff. First head-to-head battle is on food and drink. So challengers, who wants this?
Laura, you going first?
Yeah, it's me. Yep.
OK, and Laura, you can choose somebody from this side. Who would you like? You've got Chris, you've got Olav, you've got Kevin or Lisa.
Kevin.
We go, Kevin.
I'll take Kevin, please.
Ah, you watch the show.
Big dog.
Surprise, surprise. So Laura from Buckle Up against Kevin from the Eggheads, and to ensure there's no conferring, please go to our legendary question room. So what do you like to do in your spare time, Laura?
Oh, I enjoy films, nature, the theatre. Probably the 3 things I like to do the most.
So good luck, Laura. Want to go first?
I'll take second, please.
So we start with you, Kevin. How are edamame beans typically prepared? Boiled in water, microwaved in duck fat, or frozen and served raw?
Do you know, I mean, I've had them. So I'm trying to think in what circumstances I've had them. Have they come with a hot meal or salad? I'm not sure. I've no reason to think of microwaved in duck fat, so... But as between the other two, I'll say frozen and served raw.
Yeah, I've come to like them a bit. I mean, I didn't know this, but I'm sorry you've gone astray, Kevin,
Yeah.
on question 1. Yeah, it's boiled in water.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure about it. So I know I've had them, but...
So there we are. That's... doesn't happen very often, Laura. Here's your question. In America, which of the following would you be most likely to buy in a malt shop? Malt, M-A-L-T. Whiskey, milkshake, or gravy?
Oh, I think I know this one. I think it's whiskey.
Do you know, I thought whiskey. Actually, milkshake is a malt shop, a malt shop. Is that right, Lisa? You've seen that?
Yeah, so you make them with malted milk and malted milkshakes.
Oh, malted milk. OK.
Oh.
So, Kevin, back to you. Published in the early 1970s, How to Cheat at Cooking was which TV chef's first book? Prue Leith, Antonio Carluccio, or Delia Smith?
Well, I don't think it's Antonio Carluccio, and I think Prue Leith has been around for was around for quite a long time. I think it's Delia Smith, so I'd say Delia Smith.
Yes, Delia Smith is the right answer. So 1 to Kevin. Back to you, Laura. Found mainly in Southeast Asian cuisine, what is galangal normally used as? It's spelt Galangal. Is it, Laura, spice, sandwich filling, or ice cream topping?
Ooh, don't think it's a spice, so I have to take a guess between the other two. Ice cream topping?
Any of your teammates know? What do we think?
I'd have to go spice.
Spice is the answer. Kevin, you can take it with this question. Considered a delicacy, tomale is which of a lobster's organs? It's Tomalley. Liver, brain, heart.
Well, I don't know, so it's going to be a guess. Well, no idea what to go for. I'll say brain.
Laura, what would you have gone for this?
I would have gone for liver.
Yeah, actually, liver is the right answer.
Okay.
Back in, Laura. Come on, get this one right and we go to sudden death. What is the name of the traditional Polish Ashkenazi Jewish bread roll that is round with a central depression filled with diced onion? Is it bialy, kugel, or pierogi?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'd just go straight down the middle and cool gel.
Any teammates know?
I know it's not pierogi, but
Do you know what pierogi is?
it's more like a ravioli type thing.
Anyone here know on this side?
But it's bialy.
Yeah.
Bialy is the answer, Laura. Sorry, it was a tough round on both sides there. Kevin, have to say, Kevin, even though you've only got one right there, this is your 800th head-to-head win
Is it?
in the history of Eggheads. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is it's a bit of a moment, and it happened in a glorious manner
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
on food and drink.
I suppose you could say they all count, but yeah.
Well done. You could celebrate with a little bit of lobster brain.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, it would be a little bit then, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. Okay, well, thank you for both playing. Come back to us, Laura and Kevin, and we'll see what happens in round 2. So as it stands, the challengers have lost a brain from the final round. They've lost Laura. The Eggheads are still all there, just about. And our next subject for you, buckle up, is music. Now, who would like this?
Definitely you.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not taking music.
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be me.
Okay, Coyote, against whom is the question? You've got Chris, you've got Olav, you've got Lisa.
Well,
Take Chris.
we've chosen Chris.
That might be a good choice because the last music round was a bit of a shocker, wasn't it, Chris?
It was, yeah.
I don't know what went wrong.
Well, I confused Billie Eilish with Adele, basically.
Okay, Coyote from Buckle Up versus Chris from the Eggheads. I kind of want to see this. To ensure there's no conferring, would you please take your positions now? Okay, Coyote, so we got 3 questions on music in turn, and you can choose whether you have the first set or the second.
I've been instructed to take the first set.
Okay, I can see Karina's running a tight ship here. Here is your question. Keith Richards is best known for playing what instrument in the Rolling Stones? Is it guitar, synthesizer, or flute?
Okay, I'm pretty sure there isn't a flute synonymous with the Rolling Stones. And of the other 2, I think the most likely answer is guitar, because they're a rock band.
I'm so glad you chose that. Yes, guitar is right. I don't know if they'd ever be seen on stage with a synthesizer. I don't know whether... Chris, your question. Which band who first found fame in the 1980s derived their name from that of a character in the 1968 science fiction film Barbarella? Is it Ultravox, Duran Duran, or Bananarama?
Played by Milo O'Shea in Barbarella, it's Duran Duran.
It is. Was the figure in Barbarella, was it Duran Duran or just Duran?
No, Duran Duran.
Right, so they're very same. Okay, Barbarella, Duran Duran. Well done. 1 each. Back to you, Coyote. Tom York is the lead singer of which British group? Tom York. Is it Depeche Mode, Radiohead, or Orbital?
Karina would kill me if I got this wrong, because she lives in Oxford, and I believe Tom York is from Oxford and is the lead singer of Radiohead.
Absolutely right. Well, you can confirm that, Karina.
Yes, he still lives there apparently.
You see him
I
around?
haven't seen him, no.
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 He's got an amazing voice, that guy. Radiohead is the answer. Chris, Stay was a 2021 song by Kid Laroi in collaboration with which other pop star? Justin Bieber, Ed Sheeran, or Rita Ora?
Justin Bieber doesn't collaborate with anybody much, I don't think. Rita Ora, no, I don't think so. Probably due to his cooperative tendencies, I'll say Ed Sheeran.
It's actually not Ed. You were right to rule out Rita Ora, but it is Justin Bieber. Okay, so you've got a bit of a chance here, Coyote. If you get this right, you will have knocked out Chris, known as the locomotive, the steamroller. Sketches of Spain, In a Silent Way, and On the Corner are albums by which influential jazz musician? Miles Davis, or Ornette Coleman, or Charles Mingus?
Wow, I've literally only heard of one of those people. I think I'm going to have to go with Miles Davis just because he's the only one I've heard of. And if it is him and I don't choose him, I will be very upset with myself.
Well, yeah, the logic is right. Miles Davis is the right answer. Well
Yay.
done, Coyote. You're in the final round. You've knocked out Chris. We'll be back shortly, but if you'd like to work on a question from the Eggheads during the break, Lisa, you got one.
In medieval times, what did men like to stuff to ensure it appeared up to 2 feet long?
Oh, I say. Thank you, Lisa. We'll have a think, and we'll see you after the break. Welcome back. Now, before the break, Lisa had a question, which was, in medieval times, what did men like to stuff to ensure it appeared up to 2 feet long? The only answer I can think of, well, pretty much the only answer, is it was one of their feet, because they did used to wear those long clown shoes.
I should have known your mind would never descend to the levels that mine
Never
was at
descend.
when I wrote the question, Jeremy. But yes, you're quite right. It is the toes of their shoes.
Oh, right, I was right. Okay.
You were.
And so they would stuff them both, and why?
It was a fashion statement, basically. It was quite a long-lived fashion statement in the sort of 14th and 15th centuries. It was a sort of statement that said, I can do this because I don't really need to do any hard manual labour, so I can walk around with these ridiculous shoes.
What about that? We learn every day here. Fantastic. Thanks, Lisa. Well done if you got that at home, and you kept it clean as well. As it stands, Buckle Up have lost one brain from the final round. Then there was a bit of a fight back. Now the Eggheads have lost one, so we're totally level here. It's very exciting, and it's geography now.
Okay.
So, Karina, who wants this?
I'll take it, because we've got a strategy and it's working out so far.
All right.
Yes.
So, Karina on geography, and you can have either Olav or Lisa.
So I don't know what to do, because obviously I'm a big fan of Olav's because of the quiz he does on a daily basis. But I don't know if I want to go up against him in the head-to-head. No, I'm going to go with Olav.
Olav, all right.
Yeah.
So you do Olav's quiz in the Times?
We do, every day, all of us. We've got a WhatsApp group.
I love it. OK, so Karina from Buckle Up versus Olav from the Eggheads. I hope you'll have time for a selfie in the question room. Olav, to ensure there's no conferring, please take your positions in the famous question room. I'll ask each of you 3 questions on geography in turn, and you can choose, Karina, the first or second set.
I'm going to take the second set, please.
So we go to Olav first, who is a fearsome quizzer. What is the name of the official currency on the island of Guernsey? Olav, is it the Guernsey pound, Guernsey euro, or Guernsey franc?
It's current dependency, Guernsey pound.
That's right, Guernsey pound. It's right, yeah. Karina, in Yellowstone National Park in the USA, roughly how often does the geyser known as Old Faithful erupt? Is it every 65 minutes, every 65 days, or every 65 weeks?
OK, now I'm regretting my decision for going second. I actually knew I was the question. I'm not familiar with this, but based on his name, I'm going to guess, I'm going to say every 65 weeks.
Funnily enough, I have been there. And if you wait long enough, you see it. So it's just over an hour. It's regular. Every 65 minutes is the answer. OK, Olav. There are 2 M3 motorways in the United Kingdom, one in England and one in which other part of the country? Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland.
I'm often on the record saying that motorways are probably my least favourite thing in the world. So when I hear this sort of question, my mind goes completely blank and I just go for something like Northern Ireland.
Yeah, Northern Ireland. There we go. Right, you must get this one right, Karina.
Okay.
Otherwise, we lose the skipper. The Pecos River originates in which US state? The Pecos River. Is it California, New Mexico, or Alabama?
Okay, I'm not familiar with this river. It's going to be a complete guess, so I'm going to say a New Mexico.
Nicely done. You're right. New Mexico is correct. So, question to you, Olav, your third. You can get through to the final with this. Andros Island is the largest in which group of islands? Is it the Azores, Balearics, or Bahamas?
Andros is, I think it's in the Bahamas.
Bahamas is the right answer. Well done, you're in the final. Sorry, Karina, he is a good quizzer, but you've got to meet the guy who sets the questions every day in your life. How about that? Thank you, Karina. Come back to us, both of you, and we will play the final round for £9,000. So this is what we have been playing towards. It's time for our final round. As always, it's general knowledge, but I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads are not going to be in this round. So Karina and Laura from Buckle Up, but also Chris from the Eggheads, would you please now leave the studio? Right, Katie and Katie, you're playing to win Buckle Up £9,000. I'm wishing you all the best here. Olav, Kevin, Lisa, you're playing for something that money can't buy, which is the Eggheads' reputation. As usual, I will ask each team 3 questions in turn. They're all general knowledge you can confer. Okay, challengers, so the question is, can your 2 brains defeat these 3 over here? Would you like to go first or second?
Let's go first.
First question for Buckle Up. The painter Mark Rothko is best known as a leading figure in which art movement? Is it pop art, surrealism, or abstract expressionism?
Pretty sure it's the last one. I can't remember which museum it was, but I went to it and there was a red...
Is it red and black?
Yeah, or it's mainly red. It might,
Go for the last one.
So we think, yeah, okay.
Abstract expressionism.
Abstract expressionism.
Abstract expressionism is right. Well done. I'll tell you, you could have got wrong there. Eggheads on display in the British Museum since 1802. The Rosetta Stone is a slab of basalt in what colour? Black, turquoise, or red?
Oh, not a fetching turquoise?
No.
No sense of style, those Egyptians, had they?
No.
We think it's black, Jeremy.
Black is the right answer. Okay, your question, challengers. In computing, 1 terabyte equals 1024 of what other unit of data storage capacity? Is 1 terabyte 1024 megabytes or bits or gigabytes?
It's definitely not bits.
No.
I'm tempted to say giga.
Should we go giga?
Oh,
Let's go
I
giga.
don't know.
Let's go giga.
Yeah.
We'll go gigabytes,
Gigabyte.
please.
1,000 bits is a megabyte, 1,000 megabytes is a gigabyte, and 1,000 gigabytes is a terabyte. So well done. Gigabytes is right. Okay, so they're ahead. The challengers are ahead. They're playing for £9,000. Eggheads playing for pride. In the 1980s, the Contras were a guerrilla force controversially supported by the United States, who fought in which country? Is it Haiti, Nicaragua, or Colombia?
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua. Yeah, okay. It's Nicaragua, Jeremy.
Nicaragua is the right answer. There we are. Nicaragua is the answer. They're very hard to shake off, these eggs. We're looking for an egghead error. Just keep getting them right. What is the term for those human cells that have 1 member of each chromosome pair rather than 2? Are they diploid, haploid, or uniloid?
If they've only got 1 instead of 2, it would make me think uniloid would...
Yeah, I think we'll have to...
But,
Oh, hang on a sec. They had to go into haploid, I don't know why. I think I've heard of that. I've heard of diploid, but I've not heard of
diplo.
uniloid.
If you have a strong feeling for hap.
Let's go haploid.
You're very good. It is haploid. You've got that quizzy brain. That's impressive. Okay, what a situation. That was brilliantly done. So, £9,000 is theirs if you get this wrong. The American politician Donald Rumsfeld received his first cabinet-level position under which US president? Dwight Eisenhower, Lyndon Johnson, or Richard Nixon?
Nixon. Because he was in the film Vice, wasn't it?
He's too
makes sense,
too
wouldn't
late
it?
for Eisenhower, and it wouldn't have been Johnson. So I'm sure he was in Nixon's
It was
cabinet.
around, certainly, yeah. So we think that's Richard Nixon, Jeremy.
Richard Nixon is your answer. If you've got this wrong, then the £9,000 goes to our challengers. It is Richard Nixon. Well done. Nixon is right. 3-3 after 3 questions. Couldn't be tighter. Playing for 9,000, we go to sudden death. And I don't give you alternative options, so it's a bit more tricky. Here we go. Challengers. What was the surname of the London-based printer who published the journals of the House of Commons from 1774 onwards?
I've got a word in my head at Caxton Press. I don't know if that's...
It's better than any answer I've got.
We're going to give a go at Caxton.
Caxton is your answer. Let me try with Karina and Laura. What do we think back there?
Hansard?
Yeah, Hansard. So that's become the book, I suppose. Luke Hansard was a person, and he was the first printer who did it, and then the name has stayed. Hansard. So this gives the Eggheads a chance now to come in. Get this right, the contest is over. Sudden death. The North American Free Trade Agreement, or NAFTA, was signed in 1992 by Mexico, the USA, and which other country?
Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, North America.
My learned friends tell me that's Canada.
There's no doubt about it, it is there, you know it. It's Canada, you've got it right. You've ended the contest on sudden death. We say congratulations, Eggheads, you have won. And the haploid was much harder than the Hansard.
Yeah.
That's the
I
funny
know,
thing.
I recognise it now.
Of course, of course. Oh, listen, thanks for playing so sportingly. It's great to see you all. Commiserations to the challengers. Here they are, the Eggheads. They have done it to a lot of teams recently. They are in sparkling form. The winning streak continues. So the challengers don't win the £9,000, so the money rolls over to our next show. Eggheads, congratulations. Let's see if you're in the same form next time. Join us then to see if a new team of challengers have got the brains to take them down with £10,000 to play for. Goodbye.
When a body is discovered, it's up to the coroner to find the cause of death. A detective story like no other, new at 9. Stick around for a time-saving, energy-saving and money-saving gadget show. Better tech, better life. New next.